Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 19 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Jason had a quality start, nondescript kind of start against the Washington Nationals in Nationals Park. He pitched for 6 innings, allowed 3 runs on 8 hits, collected 7 strikeouts, and got a no decision, which is 3 no decisions in a row that he's had. But, he remains 11-2. And I want to just kind of point something out here that based on our inflated expectations for what Jason has come to achieve in his career so far, it may seem like the last stretch of games, dating back to the Dodgers game of last month sometime. I don't remember exactly when it was, but yeah. Going back to the Dodgers game in June, Jason has allowed quite a few runs going back that far. He's allowed 18 runs in about the last month and a half, let's say, out of the 30 that he's allowed all year. So, it seems like he's allowed a lot more runs recently, but we should not lose sight of the fact that although his ERA is 1.85, his ERA is 1.85. That is crazy good for any pitcher, but especially for a starter who regularly goes 6, 7, or 8 innings into a game. So on that level, he's already doing all right. But his FIP numbers is 1.38. He has walked 3 guys all year. He's allowed 6 home runs, and he's collected 175 strikeouts in the two and a half months that he's been out here. So Jason is just tearing it up out here. We're 1 game past the All-Star break. He's already at 8.2 Fangraphs WAR on the year. He was at 10.2 all season. He's at 8.2 with 2.5 months to play. He's going ham out here. So let's not all get bent out of shape over the fact that he's allowed a couple runs in the last couple games, okay? He's doing fine for himself. And he will continue to do fine if I have anything to say about that. Nonetheless, bullpen day, what do we got? We got the usual suspects out here. 12-6 velocity, circle change break. Work on the caps for our cutter. I don't think I want to do that. Don't care about that. Don't really care about any of this stuff. Durability. If we've seen anything from the Solomon series, it's that durability is very important, but the flip side of that is Jason, Jason's already at 90 durability. He's kind of a workhorse out here, so I think he'll be okay if we just leave him right where it's at. So, yeah. I don't know what I want to do. I think I want to go ahead and do a clubhouse day with Randall Grichuk. Get with this guy. Home run drought. Remember, you're an important part of this team. Stay focused and you'll be right as rain soon enough. You damn bench hitter. And we get another clubhouse day too. Doesn't quite get us out here against any of those guys. And, well, the Phillies, a team Jason, near and dear to Jason's heart and mine, but unfortunately we don't have much to say to or about them, so let's keep going out here. I guess we'll work on Rafael Devers' friendship. Not feeling good about his recent performance at the plate. Keep a cool head and you'll find your footing. Yep. Well, Jason has been kind of the guy. He's just kind of been the guy they send out there. Bit aloof in the last couple of years, but I think finding himself on the DBACKS has really helped him build up his personality as a team player and help him become a bigger part of the team on which for whose uniform he wears every day. Regardless, that'll bring us out here against the Philadelphia Phillies in Chase Field. Now, Jason has faced the Phillies a grand total of 9 times in 7 starts. He has a 3-0 record against them, a 1.97 ERA, and a 2.45 WOBA, so really good pitching results against him. We just haven't had the kind of offense we would like to reflect that on the field to get Jason his wins. But I've said it before, wins are kind of a bad metric by which to judge a player's performance unless you're an old as dirt Baseball Writers of America guy. So, yeah, I guess we'll just have to prove them wrong out here by going out here and getting it.
Saturday Night Baseball here on the show as we welcome you inside Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Jason Parham, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Leading off
Digging
tonight
in,
for Philadelphia,
Raymond Cortez,
the left fielder.
and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Cortez.
All right, first batter we faced, and Jason's already got a challenge. End the inning within 12 pitches or less without allowing a run. Well, that's always our goal out here, so let's see if we can't get it against Raymond Cortez. Let's get it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground.
Well, first pitch curveball is a slow roller to Rafael Devers. Gets it over there to first base, and that'll be the first out of the game.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, this team has to be hoping that Michael Franco can get some of his mojo back. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Now at the plate, Eric Otska. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting lineup.
Okay, Eric Otska. Not really good results against Jason in the past. He's got, let's say, gone 2 for 9 in his last couple appearances against Jason. One of which was a double.
To him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Well, that one's lined straight out to short. I think that's Sammy Castilla out there, and that'll be the second out of the inning.
So digging in now.
So they're getting some good contact off of Jason's curveball early on. It's just going towards fielders. Here comes Derek Tovar. Fastball down, taken for ball 1.
This is the zone for ball 1. The 1-0.
Fastball up and away. Taken, ball 2 at 98 miles an hour. Jason, what have you been eating?
Hey, get him at 1 here.
Changeup down and away. Taken, strike 1.
Call there, 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1.
Oh, fastball right down the pipe, but he was not able to keep it fair. Next pitch called for by Cam Gallagher is that slider down and away. Let's get it.
The 2-2.
Swings and misses on one outside the zone, and that'll end the inning.
Phillies down in order. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. So striding in, Jorge Soler. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, number 12.
Hey, get your pitch and target. Oh, lasers all day.
Yeah, nothing doing for Arizona in the bottom of the first, so we come out here scoreless. Top 2, let's keep it that way.
First pitch of the
Try cutter up and away to Jorge Soler.
And this is just off the outside
Nothing to speak of. 9 prior plate appearances, 3 strikeouts, no hits.
Plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected.
And as soon as I call that out, we go ahead and give him his first hit off of Jason in those now 10 plate appearances. So he's now the proud owner of a 100 batting average against Jason. Good for you. In the meantime, he is runner on first with nobody out.
At the plate, Michael Franco. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a
Change up down, taken, ball one.
One ball, no strikes to count.
Hey, your pitch right here.
And he won't
Fastball
find it.
up in the zone, taken, ball 2.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little
Swing
bit
and a
more
miss.
over the heart of the plate. And that usually
2-1
means
count,
damage.
fastball down at 95, and he was
So
late
there,
on it.
Aboard here at first with nobody out. Franco ahead
Fastball
with a
inside,
3-1
taken,
count now.
ball 3. I don't know, I'm 100% confident about this one.
And it's up to a
Froze him on a
3-2
curveball,
count.
3-2 count
A
now.
lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the
Cutter
idea,
up in the
man.
zone, taken, strike 3 called.
Okay,
Change the channel,
here's how
sir.
the
You got
Snakes are
caught
lining up
looking.
defensively. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts.
So we got a couple different faces out here. Eric Neely, Ildemaro Vargas, first and second, respectively. Everybody else, Sammy Castilla out there on short to replace Jack Reinheimer. Everybody else pretty much the same, including, on the bump,
Taking it now for
Jason
Philadelphia,
Parham.
Francisco Mejia. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone.
Hey, we got one here.
Try change up first
On
pitch.
its way.
Locked him up on it. That's strike 1.
Changeup is in there. And this
Same
is-
pitch, same spot. That's a double play ball, except it gets thrown into the dugout
Oh, this ball's
by
gonna wind up out of play.
Ildemaro
And a big
Vargas on
mistake
that
there.
play.
Well, when this play started, it all looked
Nice
good.
scoop.
They get the lead runner, no problem,
Throw,
but he just
jumping
doesn't
throw
make
from
the
Ildemaro
return throw.
Vargas trying to make a highlight reel play,
Not the
but
result
instead
they were
he
hoping
beans
for,
somebody in the
but it should've been a
Phillies
nice
dugout
double
with
play.
that throw, and that puts a runner on second.
And as you check out
It's a
his
shame,
right
but it is what it
splits, no
is.
surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Cutter down, taken for strike 1.
At the knees, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Swing and a miss, cutter, or two-seamer down, taken.
Man, you
Strike
don't see this in
2.
today's game that much. The guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off.
Two-seamer
1-2.
above the zone, taken for
But there's
ball
your
1.
textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer.
Try curveball below the zone.
Breaking ball there.
No
is down.
dice.
Good job
Taking
of laying off.
2-2.
It's back to 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt,
one
looking
pitch
for a
right here. Come
strikeout
on
there,
now.
but that was a good job of recognizing it.
Oh, dear.
Back at the plate.
Full count now.
Ump, get your eyes checked, my good man. That was a strike all the way.
Here, kid. You got it. There we go.
Right side.
That's a bouncer over to short, second, though,
Throw on
and that'll be the end of the inning.
won't come back to haunt them after.
Throwing error does no harm,
One left for Philadelphia.
but regardless, Jason starts coming out here. I'm not sure how to finish that sentence. Jason comes out here, allows a hit, but nothing else. And here he comes out here onto the plate. Runner on, 2 outs, so no bunting here.
On the season. First offering on its way. Fouled off.
That was a good one to hit.
These Phillies, as they enter play here
But I was
tonight,
late on it.
fellas, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question.
Fouled that one
But you know
off.
what? You find a
I
way,
think
you
that
show
one
up
was
to
a
the
little
yard today,
outside.
get out
Yep,
of the cab,
slider.
And you watch countless
Slider
hours of
away.
video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip.
Swing and a miss.
He got blown
That
away
retires
by a
the side,
fastball.
And that will do it. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Welcome back to Arizona, where the hometown Diamondbacks have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the pitching mound this season. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
Thank you, Heidi.
Wendell.
You saw it here, folks. Best staff ERA in the majors.
Strike one.
Hey, make it yours.
And it's not all Jason Parham either. We got Matt Trevino, we got Robbie Ray. No, excuse me, I'm thinking of the Angels series. Carlton Leffler, Ernest Zarate. I think we still got Taiwan Walker. We got an actually really strong starting rotation.
Bad pitch right there. That two-seamer.
And the bullpen, well, maybe the bullpen needs a little bit of work, but regardless, you know, when you got starters that are as good as these,
Plays up first now.
makes life a lot easier for your hitters.
One.
Hard down the first base.
And that'll be a grounder up the right field line. Eric Neely is able to get to that one and make the play for the first out.
Take his first
Pitcher Richie Scott.
Richie Scott.
First pitch of
Give him
the
a fastball up and in. Oh dear. Come on, Jay.
Out here 1-0.
Catch that zone. There's a changeup down, taking strike one.
Third inning, no score to this point.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
Cutter up and away.
A one-ball
Swung through it.
to the Phillies pitcher.
A little early on it. I guess he was expecting the two-seamer.
Hey, let her rip.
Or maybe he was expecting a hung changeup. I don't know what the deal was there.
Now it's
Sawed him off. It's been a while since Jason's done that, but he cut some lumber out there. That'll be the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Raymond Cortez once again.
Raymond Cortez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First
So
pitch
cutter
coming,
up and
here
in.
it is. Upper
Well, that
part
was
of the
not up
zone
and
there,
in, but
taken for a strike.
taken for strike one.
To take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy.
Right,
The last
slider
thing you're
now.
expecting is one
Dot
right
the
down
corner
the
with that
pipe.
one just about, and that's
He let that
strike
one
two
go. He'd
called.
like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Give him a good fastball inside. But no swing on that one.
To set him up here 1-2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Try a changeup now.
Now he drops a
Got him on the
changeup
corner. Strike three
ball,
called.
and a great
Have a
pitch
seat
there
and
to
get
retire the
comfortable.
side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
And Eric Oatska out here. Arizona does score a couple, bottom 3, so we are now up in this game.
Early stages in this one, they're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key
See what
for
we
this
can
leadoff guy
do
to try to get
to
on
keep it
and
that
get a
way.
big inning
Cutter up
started.
in the zone.
And he gets
Taken,
ahead
strike
0-1.
one.
Hey, see it. Rip it. Here you go.
Try a slider down and away now. No
And he
swing.
misses with
Ball
it.
1.
1-1.
No outs here.
Fastball up and in, two-seamer.
Fouled away.
Chop that one away. It was in on the hands.
Hey, one pitch right here. One out.
And now the cutter away.
That's up.
Popped
High
up.
in the air.
Eric Neely's over to get
He's
it.
there for it.
Mine. I got it.
That'll be the
that's the
first out of the inning.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth
Jason's
noting
starting to
that
fall
he'd be in
behind
line
in the
for the win
voting
if this keeps
for,
up as we take a look
or
at
rather,
the league
starting to fall
leaders
behind in the
games
wins
won
column here.
this
I don't know if he's
season.
fallen
And as you
behind
see,
in the
he's
voting
right up
for the
there
Cy
among
Young
league
just
leaders
yet,
in that
but,
department.
you know, like I said, wins are one of those criteria in which the voters seem to get oddly picky about, so...
Derek Tovar.
Hey, we got one.
First offering on its way.
I mean, I'm expecting Jason to break some records this season one way or the other. But that may not be reflected by the vote totals. Once again, popped up. Eric Neely's got it. That'll be the second out of the inning. Well, Fangraphs War loves pop-ups.
hanging in the
treats
zone,
him the same
but
as a
maybe he tried
strikeout.
to do too much with it because basically he hit it
Which
straight
means
up.
that
No doubt he
effectively
wants
it
that
drives
one
down
back
your,
to the pitcher.
it treats it like your FIP is driven down by the same amount as a strikeout.
Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler. As the
Swing and a miss, fastball down and away at 94.
Soler.
Late on that one for strike one.
6'4" tall. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years.
Fastball
we refer to
down,
that.
grounded, foul, but that's still 0-2. He's sprinting down the base paths like he's got something to prove, but you can't steal first in the MLB yet.
All right, come on now.
Here it comes.
Try a slider down and away. Swing and a miss. Thanks for playing. Get off my plate.
One and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Jason Parham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time.
All right, we got a runner on first.
Got blown away with a fastball. You can
Or excuse me,
tell he
runner
was
on
late
second.
that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
That's going to be a liner out into right center field. They're going to send the runner home, and that one is going to get over. That is good. I'm not even sure where I was going with that. But Jason gets himself another RBI on the season. That's number 5 for him. Another base hit. He's out here wheeling, dealing. He's not out here base stealing, though. That's just more than any one pitcher can reasonably be expected to handle.
Hey, nobody away. All right, one time right here.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Well, I think he's got to find
I mean,
a way
he's just
out of
out
his
here
jam
trying not
and
to get
limit the
hurt, like I
damage.
said.
If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Hey, you're pinched.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Stung into the gap.
That's a stinger over into right center field. Jason's going to round third, and he's going all the way home on this one. First to home from the pitcher. And that is going to be another run driven in by the D-backs here, bottom 4. Let's go. Carlos Castro getting himself an RBI double.
Pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
I mean, Jason doesn't have the best wheels in the business, but he don't sleep on him either.
Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Franco gets set to start.
Either way, this will bring out Michael Franco. It's now a 6-0 game going into the top of the 5th. These poor Phillies have not been the best team in the league this year, unfortunately.
Breaking ball for a strike.
Breaking ball over the inside corner for strike 1.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch and let it rip.
So I can't say that this kind of dominance is really surprising me. And no sooner do I say that than Michael Franco makes an idiot of me and knocks one into right field. I mean, I'm fine with it being in right field. I'm not okay with it being in the stands, which so far has not happened.
Now batting, the catcher.
Into the box
But Francisco Mejia,
as he looks at a fastball that's in there.
I
for
do
strike
not,
one.
I believe
Comes
he's a
into this at-bat
Padres
0 for 1 in the
prospect
ballgame.
/ player.
Here we go.
I'm not sure when he got onto the Phillies in this chronology.
Foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Try a cutter up and in to Francisco Mejia. Pulls the trigger on that one, but he's able to hold up in time apparently. It looked awful close to me.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
1-2,
But I guess-
here it comes.
I guess they're going to give him the benefit of the doubt on that one.
Up at 2-2.
And blew him away on the fastball. That's going to be strikeout number 5 on the day for Jason, so he's keeping that 1 per inning going here.
Count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided
And that's the first
to get
out of the inning.
again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
That'll bring up Eric Cortez, as I recall. Yes, indeed.
Now batting, the shortstop, Eric
In now, Eric Cortez. He swings
Fly
and
ball
sends it in the
shallow,
air to
right?
center field.
Bryce Harper's over to get it. That'll be the
There to put it
second out of the
away,
inning.
the runner will
Harper,
be
of
forced
course,
to
never
retreat
joined
back to
the
first.
Phillies in this
Standing
timeline.
in, Joey Wendell.
Our left
He's
fielder,
over
Reese
after
Hoskins,
grounding
was a
out
Philly
his only
for
trip to the plate
his
so
first
far.
6 years of his career, but now that he's hit free agency, he has chosen the D-backs.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
Here comes the first pitch.
Supposed to
Fastball
be
is swung out
a
and missed.
first
You know, they finally
baseman,
get the leadoff
Hoskins
runner on.
is,
It
but
would be sad to watch him waste
they
this
had him play in
opportunity.
left field
Somebody's
last
gotta
year
come through
because,
with
well,
that.
the Phillies coaching staff had some interesting ideas about how to use him and
Guys, sear this one.
Carlos Santana.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
So Wendell here,
Bronco.
Joey Wendell,
Runner
0
first
for
with
2,
two gone.
0 and 2 right now, excuse me.
Hey, have her up like you can. Here you go.
Hit hard
That's a
up the
grounder
middle.
over to second base,
Throwing
bounced it in the
Good
dirt,
scoop at first,
but
saves an error as
was able to
this
scoop
side
it
is
and
retired. So
end
no runs
the
here on a
inning.
base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Last half of the fifth coming up. Arizona's on top, 6-0.
So Jason coming out here again, his average back up to 302.
2 in the ball game.
Jason Parham.
2 outs in the inning, so he's going to have to deal.
Fastball
Dotted the
taken,
corner
but
with that
gets
one.
the
That was
zone
very
for a
nice.
strike.
Come on, guys. Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
Oh,
And he
shoot.
takes strike 2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind
I
a
may
little
have to
bit
take a
right here.
quick
I don't
break
understand the
here,
game plan. Let's see if
mid-game,
we
which
can
I
get
don't
this one
usually
back.
do.
Even count.
I'm being a little bit distracted here.
And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. This is hit high in the
Connected
air
on
out
that
toward
one, but
left
that is
center.
going to be kind of a shallow ball.
And he will get
Left
there
fielder
as he
had to
cover
sprint
a
for it,
lot
but he
of
did
ground
get
to
it, and that
make
will
play,
end
and
the
that
inning.
ends the inning. Diamondbacks
So we'll be
down in
back
order. They lead
after a
it
message from these
6-0.
sponsors. No, there will not be any sponsors.
Your
Fletcher
attention,
Allred
please.
will grab a bat and
Pitching
lead
for the
things
Phillies.
off here in the top of the
Number
6th.
8, Fletcher Allred.
So Fletcher Allred is a name I remember, but I don't remember where from.
Hey, need you right here. Need you.
And the first pitch of
Took
the
a
inning
cutter
misses
down
down
for
and
a
in
strike.
ball. It's
Excuse me,
1-0.
ball 1.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Try another cutter up in the zone. Goes reaching for one that was outside the zone, and that's strike 1.
Come on, guys. Hey, we got no outs.
Try that change up down and in.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Come on, let it fly right here. Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
And another fastball down and in.
Lofted in the air out toward right
Blooped
center.
it,
Harper
shallow
on the
right.
run. He's
Harper is
there
able to get over there and
records
get
the
it, and
first
that'll be
out.
the
So another exceptional
first out
effort
of the
for
inning.
him on the mound. He's got the shutout working
So Jason
here.
reclaimed
As we'll show you
his,
the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in
ERA
fact leads the
crown
NL in that
so
category.
far.
Stepping into the box,
Oh?
Andrew Stevenson
Up next for
is getting his
Philadelphia.
first plate appearance
The
of the
left fielder,
game here in the 6th.
Andrew
They have replaced Raymond Cortez here, apparently. Andrew Stevenson.
There, huh?
It's not usually how these things go, but, well,
Hey, one down now.
First
what
pitch of the
you're
at-bat.
doing ain't working. And you
Right
might as well
there for
change it.
strike 1.
Strike 1 in there.
1 out, nobody on.
There's another fastball up and away.
That's in
Top of
there.
the
And
zone.
he's deep in the hole now,
Had some
0-2.
bad luck with that spot in particular,
Hey, get a
but
good one up there, huh?
they're giving it to me this time. We'll try a change up
And
down
the
to Andrew
0-2 pitch.
Stevenson. He chops it on the corner and stays alive.
The next 0-2.
Here's a fastball down and in.
Misses. That's ball one.
Right over the plate, but no swing, and that's ball one. How about a slider down and in? That's just chopped over to first. Eric Neely's got it. That'll be the second out of the inning. And Eric Otsuka back up for his third bite of the apple.
Eric Otsuka.
And
Give him a fastball inside. Fouls that one off.
No runs, 2 hits, and
Another
no errors
fastball
on the
inside
ledger
is the call.
to this point. And that's
No swing at
inside.
95. Jason's got that recharge working, so everything's speeding up now.
Find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time.
Well, I guess that's a bit of a redemption call from earlier, considering we got kind of screwed on a call in the zone.
The 1-2.
But give it a slider down and away. That's off the end of the bat into Eric Neely's glove, and that will end the inning. So Jason's gone 6 already.
3 up, 3 down for
We are on our way
Philadelphia. They
into
still find themselves
bottom
down
6, and
6-0.
that'll put us into next time Jason comes up. If he comes up, he will be into the latter third of the game.
Stepping in and ready for another
We
shot.
got Derek Tovar coming back out here.
For 2 effort for him to this
It's
point.
now 8-0 Phillies, or excuse me, D-backs over the Phillies.
Move into the later innings, down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners.
Arizona
and
8,
hopefully a long ball to
Philadelphia
get them back into this
nothing.
one.
It's, I think, what I was trying to say there. Hard to tell on account of I'm an idiot.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
But nonetheless,
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off.
curveball
It's
down,
1-1.
taken, ball one. Take a two-seamer inside.
Swinging a soft liner.
Come on, find it, find it, find it.
And
It's
the
a
off-balance throw beats
swinging
him at
bunt,
first,
I would
and
almost
that's
call
a tough
that.
play. So he's still
Grounded
got his
over to
shutout working
second
here
for
in
the first out of the
7th,
inning.
and with that in mind, we check out the league
Let's not
leaders
count our
in
chickens before we
shutouts.
hatch, but
And as you can
Jason's
see
on
there,
par
he, in
for
fact, leads the
another
NL
good
in that
outing here.
category. So coming to the plate, Jorge Soler, the 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Soler.
First delivery to him on
Fastball
the
down
way.
and away.
A swing and a shot
Yanks
down
that
the
one
corner.
foul, so he was
And
early
that
on it.
nearly would've
Call
gotten him
now
on the
is
board.
for change up
Instead, it's a
inside.
long foul ball. Now a
Just off the
changeup,
corner,
but it misses
like
just
just.
below the zone.
Come on now, rip it.
All right, two-seamer down. Chops that foul for strike 2. Give him a fastball down and in.
2-2 to
Below the
Jorge
zone,
Soler.
but no swing. That's
Ain't no
ball
better.
2.
Let's go, kid.
How about another one right on the corner?
Oh, and this is hit high and deep.
Made some good contact with that one.
A leap, but he can't
Reese
rein it
Hoskins
in. It's
cannot
off the
make
wall.
the catch on that one, so that is going to be a
And
stand-up
he's in there easily at
double
second with a one-out double.
for Jorge Soler, who is making up for lost time on this game against Jason. That's now 2 hits against Jason, and those are the only 2 hits he has in his career against Jason. Just goes to show you, nothing lasts forever, and
The third baseman, number 7.
Jason's not the only one learning and improving out here.
As he takes a cold strike on the
Nonetheless,
flag, it's
Maikel
0-1.
Franco
He's 1 for
on
2
the
in this
plate.
one. And he
Fouls
this
off the
one
two-seamer. We'll go ahead and use some showtime here on account of I haven't used any
Nice
today.
pitch. Get your pitch.
Give him the showtime slider down and away.
Tried to get it in
Just
after
off the
1
corner,
innings,
and
now
that
it's
will be
1-2.
ball 1.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping
wait for yours
slider.
here.
Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Chops the
Hanging with
two-seam
him, another
down.
Good swing to keep it going.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
Swing and a miss on one inside. That'll be his second strikeout of the game. Second out of the inning. 6 on the day for Jason.
That fastball was way
So he's
behind
fallen
him
behind a
when the swing
little
came
teeny
through the
bit.
zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco.
Standing in now, Francisco Mejia.
That's going to be a grounder over there to first. And Jason wins the foot race against Francisco Mejia to make the out at first. So that'll end the inning. So get up and stretch. Jason is coming out here to bat in the bottom of the 7th.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks.
They're not going to pull him just yet. He's still got the hot hand, and his pitch count is still quite respectable.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand.
What is this guy's name? Buster Ness. That is an amazing baseball name.
This crowd behind him the entire game.
Oh, that's, well, it was straight up the middle, but that's just right at the second baseman, more or less. Not exactly the pinnacle of power there, let's say. So that'll end that inning. We got Eric Cortez coming up next. See what he can do. So top 8.
Yeah, he settled in early.
Still only 3 hits all game for the Phillies here. That's a pop fly to left field. Hoskins has it, and that's 5 outs to go.
It's a quick out number 1. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And
I don't know if we're quite on pace for a Maddox quite right, but you know, crazier things have happened. Joey Wendell coming on.
Joey Wendell, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Come on, big dog, pitch. Nobody better.
Ready with the first
Give him the
pitch.
fastball down.
Started to go around there, but he holds
I could have sworn he swung on that. 34,059 people here in Chase Field to see the D-backs play. Arizona thanks you for your support.
All right, one time right here.
in there, and it's even at 1.
97 up and in with the two-seamer.
Why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have
count.
outstanding control to go along
Calls
with
for a
it.
low away fastball.
He really spotted that pitch.
The 1-1
And
home.
give it to him.
Takes a pitch for
Right
strike
off the
number
corner,
2.
but it's still
Plain
called
to
a
see
strike.
right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike.
Outside pitch.
2-2
Called for by Cam Gallagher, but no bite on it, and neither should he have.
He's ready with
Let's try a
the 2-2
curveball
pitch.
now, below the zone.
1-1.
Hit softly on the ground.
Swinging bunt. Jason's got it. And that'll end.
To start the inning.
No, excuse me. That'll be the second out of the inning. It'll bring up Sam Piper
For Philadelphia, number
as
11,
a pinch hitter.
Sam Piper.
Hey, Steven's right here.
So let's see what you got, Piper.
Time right here, kid.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
He's out now.
No runs,
Well,
3
he didn't
hits,
swing on
and
that
no
one,
errors on the
so-
ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Give him a fastball up and away, same spot. Swung on that one.
Strike, and now it's 0-2.
Missed on that, and that'll be strike 2.
It's up right here.
Let it rip right here.
Let's go ahead and use some showtime on this one. I feel a little bit mean. Actually, I feel a lot bit mean. Let's give this guy, this rookie, let's give him the Ant special. Give him the high inside curveball. Dot that top corner. See if he can do anything with it. Swing and a miss. Oh, why would you do that to him? Why would you do that to that man? Well, Jason just has no respect at all. He's out here throwing absolute garbage.
digging in for his second at bat.
And here comes Andrew Stevenson for his second shot in the game.
I
don't know why he got called into the game. It didn't seem like there was anything wrong aside from Raymond Cortez didn't have any hits in his 2 plate appearances. All right, give him a high outside fastball. Taken, strike 1. Think they may have just sent the message out there, just take pitches so that he can't get a Maddox.
And not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
That is going to be a slow roller to first, and that'll be the first out of the inning. 2 outs to go. That'll bring up Eric Otska for appearance number 4 on the day.
The center fielder, Eric Otska.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Give it a try. Change up. Taken. Strike 1.
Changeup gets the call.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate
Give him a fastball up and in, 2 seam. Taken, strike 2.
Maybe that's the case right here.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, man, if you want to go down on 3 strikes, I won't mind. Give him the Showtime slider. Strike 3 called.
Now for him in the ball game.
97 pitches. 8 strikeouts on the game.
He hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And that'll bring up Derek Tovar.
He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Pitch number 98 coming at you. Off the end of the bat, that is going to fall for a base hit.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base
So that is going to put a runner on first here with 2 away in top 9.
Too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first
And
pitch.
Harper just kind of froze out there a little bit. Not ready for that one. Well, let's give him the cutter up and away. And if he flies out on this one, well, he's not going to fly out, but he's going to ground out to short, and that's going to end the game. Well, it's just kind of a fastball kind of day as Jason power pitches his way to a Maddox. He goes 9 innings, allows 4 hits but no runs, collects 8 strikeouts, and does it in 99 pitches for the win. He goes to 12-2 on the year and 91-44 in his career. His ERA has gone to 1.74, his FIP is at 1.38, and his xFIP is at 2.42. So that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.